Before we get started with the fun reacting to some of Julia's garbage, let's deal with the TruthSlayer stuff. Even though I said plus TruthSlayer, which means it should be at the tail end as a bonus item, we can deal with it quickly because I think that maybe not everybody's going to hang around to the end and you'll miss it. So this is TruthSlayer, and TruthSlayer is a giant lobbyist for Julia and is not impartial. It's just Julia is right about everything and everybody else is wrong. And so, okay, that's enough of TruthSlayer. And so this here is a screen grab from one of the TruthSlayer videos. And it's court documents, which are public, so you can do what you want with them. And TruthSlayer, whoever that person is, I'm not revealing who, shows everybody's name. And those little black bars are only covering up addresses. And the only time that you don't have a black bar is there's a little notation saying the address will be provided soon. So, that's it. That's the way TruthSlayer does things. So, one of my amazing subscribers has forwarded me materials regarding TruthSlayer that I'm not going to show any names. Why? Because Julia Urinsky, who published her real name in the Healthy Junk Food book, even though she calls herself Julia, she does operate under her real name, Julia Urinsky, for the book, and when she does interviews, well, when she used to, back in the day with Healthy Junk Food, nobody's talking to her now. So I'm not doxing her. The thing is, this woman, Julia Urinsky, hit this channel with 8 fraudulent copyright takedown demands in one day. And almost took the channel down in a day, which would have taken me like months to bring it back. So once a person identifies themselves as a liar, you gotta watch out for them. So if there's any way that she can finagle saying that I'm doxing people, or she'll tell TruthSlayer, you're being doxed, these are public court documents. That's part of the justice system in the United States and Canada and the rest of the civilized world. The stuff is public. You're not doxing anybody. Yet just to be safe, I'm going to remove the name of what is probably TruthSlayer from everything I'm about to show you, okay? So now let's get started. TruthSlayer, or the person at least we believe to be TruthSlayer, I think we're 99% correct on that, is a bankrupt. So this person, while not revealing gender, was a screw-up in business and didn't gauge the market correctly and couldn't pay the bills and couldn't even get a normal job to try to get anything together, to try to do a payment plan. Stupid business, couldn't find a job on this person's own, aside from the business that this person had, and it's all legit, and so there's TruthSlayer, haha, and I want to honor the amazing subscriber who sent me this stuff, and that's why I'm sharing it, and also, TruthSlayer was driving with an expired driver's license. And there's the documents for that. So there's TruthSlayer, a bankrupt and the sort of person who drives with an expired license too. There you go. And the reason why I'm going over this rather quickly is because people are starting to lose interest in all of this because it's gone on for too long. And the best part about it is the Julia reactions that I'm doing here, because we are the world leader in healthy junk food reactions, and we're just waiting for the trial to be completed, if it even goes to trial, and then everybody can just move on. So, in keeping with that idea, we are now going to move on and have a whole lot of fun reacting to Julia doing a soft ad for Dine Brands. What does Julia have for us now? It is another soft ad. Dine Brands, which owns both the International House of Pancakes, also known as IHOP, and Applebee's, is starting to combine both restaurants into single locations. Yeah, who cares? For anybody who has experienced a KFC and Taco Bell combo location, it's not all that special. And what Julia is going to do here, without actually visiting this prototype combo location, she is going to go to Applebee's, Yet before she gets there, she goes to IHOP. And she gets some IHOP food, and she brings it into the Applebee's, and then she tries to recreate the idea by combining the foods together. Yeah, it's boring. And before we get into it, because I'm going to do some setup, which should be funny, let's check out her fake smile. There's no joy coming from here. It's more like the plate is a little too hot and she's saying, hurry up and take the picture because my thumbs are burning, you idiot. Alright, so what we have here is Julia is going to be in the dark half the time, and she gets a steak from Applebee's, and then she takes eggs that she got from IHOP, and she adds the eggs to the steak. And I'm not kidding, that's... Here, look, here it is!
Stick your steak on there. Oh yeah. And to that, we've got our IHOP eggs, because they don't have eggs available when you go to Applebee's. Stick them on the plate. It's simple.
Can you even believe this is really healthy junk food, even if it's just in name only after Julia stole the channel from JP? Back in the day when JP and Julia were a team working together, for one thing, JP would not shoot footage in the dark. And that's just what Julia does. Because we know she watches this channel for a fact, because she hit it with 8 fraudulent copyright takedown demands in one day, and we've told her, and either she can't run a camera, or Romeo can't do it, and the two of them don't want to learn how to do it. That's just the material that they make. And JP would always do something for a laugh, and the two of them had great chemistry working together, and now we get this. And it gets worse, because I'm going to read for you the copy that Julia wrote for this horrible production. Are you ready? I'm going to read it to you, because if you're on a device, it'll be too small. Here it comes. Quote, Applebee's and IHOP just launched a first-of-its-kind restaurant in the States, but it's not yet nationwide, so I did what any crafty and hungry individual would do and DIY'd it myself. These two restaurants combined make an incredible pair, and you can taste it through their innovative menu items, including a buffalo chicken omelet, their sirloin steak and eggs with pancakes, the ultimate breakfast burger, and a strawberry Belgian waffle sundae. If you can't make it to the newly opened spot in Texas, then do it yourself. We're eating good in the neighborhood, and now it doesn't matter if it's breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner. Close quote. That is what healthy junk food has become. This is just, below garbage, because it's a soft ad. It's not just a poor production. It's a poor production and it's a soft ad. Because there's no way that you're going to be allowed to walk into Applebee's carrying a giant bag of food from IHOP, nor are they going to encourage people to act like weirdos or hobos, bringing in bags of groceries and saying, I'll just get a cup of coffee while I set up shop here. Forget it. This is a soft ad because she had permission to do it. Okay, we're just about to get started the normal way. We're going to run what Julia has produced, and we're going to make fun of it all the way through. That's what we're supposed to do. It's just that we had to take care of the TruthSlayer material first, so the TruthSlayer material has been spoken to, and we had to do some setup here. What she's doing with another soft ad. It's going to be funny. It's got Beavis and Butthead. It's got some halfway dirty jokes, alright? It's just that this is a niche market, alright? Healthy junk food without JP is a dead channel, and I gotta do some backstory because it involves the court case between JP and Julia. We got all that out of the way. Now, it's time to have fun. Lots of jokes. Here we go.
The new IHOP and Applebee's innovative menu items, the sirloin steak.
There she is, shooting in the dark! It's alright. Is that joke getting old? I really like it. I think it's better than the fact that Julia won't learn how to shoot footage properly. I mean, she's going to keep doing it, so we might as well have this little gag, right? I almost never say this. Let me know in the comments below if you're fed up with this thing. I think it's pretty fun. Alright, let's move.
And eggs, the buffalo chicken omelet, and the ultimate breakfast burger.
Given that this is a soft ad, it would be better for the good of both Julia and her client if people could see the effing thing.
We're gonna taste it, and I'm gonna let you know if it's good or not. Alright, enough thumbnail taking. Come on, let's eat.
Julia is about to say, quote, "But first let me tell you how I got my hands on it," close quote, which makes her burst out into laughter. And it's not funny. My only guess is that she's laughing at her own internal wiener joke. I didn't want to say wiener, just because I don't swear in these healthy junk food reactions. I wish I could have used a funnier word. Anyway, take it, Julia, please.
Let's go. But first, let me tell you how I got my hands on it.
That is still a pretty knowing laugh she just shared. Why would a giant corporation want to do business with somebody operating a channel that is stolen, is losing subscribers steadily, and is charting about 10K views per? I don't know, I'm just speculating here. Maybe she twisted a few missiles at corporate to get this gig.
Dine Brands is currently launching around the world.
It is healthy junk food being run by Julia, featuring corporate stock footage. Are we having fun yet?
A dual collaboration with two chain restaurants.
How is this a dual collaboration between two chain restaurants when both of these brands, IHOP and Applebee's, are owned by the same giant corporation? Are we having fun yet? Instead of JP doing something funny, we have this footage of the bigwigs at the corp. Oh boy, there's a scarecrow at left, and then there's a bald guy, and probably his second wife, and here's this other guy who probably is having his job because of nepotism. Here's this other guy, I don't have a story for him. Then here's this woman at right, I don't have a story for her either. It's just so boring. I can't believe this is healthy junk food. What is Julia doing?
Restaurants, Applebee's and IHOP, now open early and into late nights with new menu items.
Hey, look, it's more corporate footage of more corporate suits. The only one I recognize from the last one is the bald guy, and they got all of them here, and especially this guy. It's like, hey, man, I'm so effing cool. Yeah, this is healthy junk food. Here's the corporate brass, and I think it's a 90% chance they're all drunk, and they're so proud of themselves. They're styling and profiling, and, oh, brother, let's get rid of this.
Including the buffalo chicken omelet, sirloin steak and eggs, the ultimate breakfast burger.
And all four of these items are in the dark.
It's alright.
Strawberry waffle sundae, espresso martinis, Bloody Marys. Don't drink alcohol unless you're 21. Mimosas? Looks like brunch to me. If you're new to the channel, I'm Julia and I do all things food.
Which means, because you stole a channel that has junk food in the title,
I did not quit healthy junk food. I was locked out of all of my accounts, and then a lawsuit was filed against me.
you have to play with junk food, even though it's not really part of your life.
Everything from news, food hacks, recipes, you name it. If it makes you hungry,
If it makes you hungry, then why are you so sad? If it makes you hungry, then why does your smile look so fake? You belong a long way from here, doing some other channel because this one isn't funny. You stole it from JP, and now you call yourself a food detective, and everything you do is a drag. If it makes you hungry, then why are you so sad? If it makes you hungry, then why do you look so sad with that fake smile?
I'm there. That's why I'm here today.
Not really. You are here to run corporate stock footage, which is what you're gonna do again.
It's not only an epic brunch spot, but also a place that gives us options. Breakfast for dinner, dinner for breakfast. How about both at the same time? The problem is the concept hasn't opened nationwide, so I have to take it into my own hands. It's a DIY and try. First stop is to IHOP so I can pick up some of the menu items. And then
How do you like that? Romeo's gonna be eating good tonight because Julia won't be stuffing all that garbage into herself.
we're going to Applebee's so we can DIY the innovative menu ourselves.
The fun has arrived.
Seems like the two restaurants complement each other really well. So let's go see if it's true. Here's what to order.
You order Julia's thighs and the rest of her for only $30 for the first half hour. If you want a full hour, you get a deal, $50.
At IHOP. The strawberry Belgian waffle with all the toppings on the side, extra strawberry topping on the side. 2 sides of poblano hollandaise sauce, 5 over easy eggs, a cheese omelet with extra cheese on the side, a side of hash browns, and a stack of pancakes with extra butter on the side, extra syrup on the side. What to order at Applebee's? Right now they're doing the 2 for $25. Best deal. Grab the boneless.
This here is where her talking is so boring and with no music to save it that I lose track of whatever it is she's talking about and I start to feel sleepy.
Wings, hot, the side of ranch. Get an extra side of buffalo on the side. The sirloin steak meal, get it with mashed potatoes, whatever you like. And the bacon cheeseburger for your second meal. We're gonna eat fries with syrup today. Order a side of ice cream with whipped cream, and now you have everything you need to be able to combine both to create the new menu items at the dual restaurant. Big ask, big ask, big ask, big ask, big ask, big ask, big ask. Is it worth it? I'm gonna let you know. I forgot the IHOP food.
No, she encountered 2 of Romeo's ex-girlfriends as she was on the way in and figured she would start over again and then redo the shot.
Is it worth it? I'm gonna let you know. I forgot the IHOP food. Is it worth it? I'm gonna let you know. I forgot the IHOP food. Is it worth it? I'm gonna let you know. I forgot the IHOP food. Kind of important for this concept. IHOP to go to Applebee's.
The fun has arrived.
Oh yeah. The only thing this place is missing is pancakes. Thank you. This is just the beginning.
No kidding. The longer you hold on to what is remaining of healthy junk food, especially after you stole it from JP, insisting that it's going to return to its former glory, the greater weight you're creating for yourself when it finally falls apart completely. You're going to be living in goblets of booze.
It turns out that they do not have the full brunch list of drinks at Applebee's yet. Applebee's does have a Bloody Mary though, and they have sangria, so this looks like brunch to me.
Julia is telling the truth for a change. Get in there, girl.
Beavis? Yeah, what, man? That, Julia? She's really good at that.
Yeah, you call that career advancement? That's what she did to a couple of the executives at the corp to get the opportunity, you know.
Strange combination. Don't do that. Let's try to IHOP it. We're hip-hopping the Applebee's. Hip-hop Anonymous. Step 1 of DIYing the dual IHOP Applebee's collaboration. Get some extra plates. Step 2. Pull out your bag of IHOP.
That would not be allowed, and I'll tell you why. If you're running an Applebee's, you don't want some other guy running an IHOP bringing in product to your place, even if both of the brands are owned by the same corporation. And vice versa. You don't want somebody bringing in Applebee's over to IHOP. This is nuts. You can't go into a restaurant, even a silly chain restaurant, and do that. And here's the other reason why. If you allow people to bring in bags of food from another restaurant, even if it's owned by the same corporation, then others will be saying, well, I'll just bring my groceries in here, and I'll just make myself a ham sandwich, and I'll just get a coffee, thanks. You're not allowed to do this. which goes to show, again, that this is just a soft ad. There's no way other people are allowed to bring in bags of food into a restaurant. It is bananas.
Pull out your bag of IHOPs. It hopped right into here.
That was supposed to be a joke. And it was told in the dark. Again. And in case you missed it, she's gonna let you know. It's like a frog.
It's like a frog. IHOP or you hop? We hop at Applebee's.
That wasn't even funny. It was just weird.
Open up the bag with a little bit of struggle. And look at finesse. Look at all the stuff. Got some of this. Whoop whoop. More stuff. Got stuff on the side, guys. Pour it on the counter. All the stuff. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
More proof that this is fake content and a soft ad, and the only one getting anything out of it is Julia herself. She just dumped a bunch of branded product from someplace else all over the table, and the server's like, here's your food, and by the way, anything else I can get for you? He would be saying, excuse me, sorry, we don't allow you to bring product from other restaurants in here. And if you would have brought groceries, we wouldn't have allowed that either. So would you please put everything back into the bag and leave it at your side, and after you purchase something from us, you can take it with you as you leave. Just, we can't have that being consumed while you're here. Thanks very much. No, it's gonna be, there you are! Can I get you anything else?
Anything else right now?
Oh no, this is perfect. Check out all of this hotcake sauce, guys.
Julia will now deliberately stack them haphazardly so that they deliberately fall, so she can deliberately look fake surprised and deliberately pretend to be overwhelmed, like, oh, I don't know what's going on! Things are getting crazy around here! She is such a bad comedian.
I asked for extra and look at what they did.
That is what passes for comedy on Healthy Junk Food without JP involved.
Old-fashioned pancake syrup.
No, it is hardly old-fashioned pancake syrup. That is corn syrup, sugar, artificial color, and artificial flavor. And it's in the dark. If she switches back and forth one more time, I'm going back to that joke.
I guess the syrup tastes good on everything. Start with building the omelet. Oh, it's so cheesy. We're gonna put...
Do you own a giant corporation that has something to do with a product that is, at least technically speaking, edible? Then you have a choice in influencers, and you should go with an influencer that doesn't know how to operate a camera between herself and her helper. That's right, you should go with Healthy Junk Food without JP and do it in the dark.
It's alright.
Put it on the plate awkwardly. Lighter on. Now we just gotta add the chicken, which we already have. That buffalo chicken omelet is about to be a thing.
Only in your imagination, because I think it's only me and 18 other people watching this thing.
It's a match made in heaven. I took the screenshot from someone's social media page.
That is not surprising. Healthy Junk Food used to be a leader, now it is a follower. And you're in the dark again.
It's alright.
Someone's social media page. We want it to look like this. They slice them, because the chicken has to be exposed. That way you know it's chicken. I personally just really like the boneless wings from Applebee.
Thanks for holding it close. It would really help if the lights were turned on.
It's alright.
And I think they might be the upgraded version of the tender. Look at that meat. We're gonna put some little pieces inside of the omelet, and then we're gonna put some on top as the topping. So maybe we can open it up and re-stuff it. Check it out. We're playing with our food. Just wanna get the bottom open, and we're gonna add the...
Julia without JP is like cornflakes without the milk. This is amateur night in podunk on her own. You're in the dark again.
It's alright.
chicken in there. Oh, yeah, there it is. Look at that cheesiness. It'll obviously...
Not obviously, because you are in the background, out of focus, in the dark, and what you are pushing to the fore is also in the dark.
It's alright.
be better in the dual restaurant because it'll come in hot. I'm gonna take some of these smaller bits of chicken and stick them in. We're making new flavors for ourselves to try. Chicken is in. Let's fold it back up. Flip her back over.
Flip her back over is what the director should be saying to the male lead to do to Julia in an OnlyFans shoot. And you're in the dark again.
It's alright.
Flip her back over. Flip. We're gonna top it off with some pieces of chicken in appropriately gorgeous spots that only look good. It's for the picture.
The picture is in the dark.
It's alright.
For the picture. This is gonna taste good. Get that hot sauce
It's alright.
on the plate. See, guys, this is how you know I used to work in the restaurant business. Every detail matters. Nice,
It's alright.
clean plates. Ooh. Oh. 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 Ooh. Oh. 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 Ooh. 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 Oh. 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 Ooh. 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 Oof. Ooh. Oh. 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 Oof. Great idea. Something I've definitely never had before. Buffalo chicken omelet. Okay, let's make the rest. I've already waited this long, so I'm okay to wait a little longer. This is the sirloin.
It's alright.
They don't have this at IHOP. The vegetables and mashed potatoes are for later. We really only want this piece of meat. They have sirloin tips and a T-bone steak at IHOP, but not sirloin like this. But we're gonna serve it with a different side. That's a waffle. Oh my god, I should have checked to see if everything was here.
It's alright.
Here because they didn't give me my pancakes. Am I missing a container? Oh, I'm sad now. I need pancakes. Oh no, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna make do without the pancakes. Sadly, but truly. We tried, guys. We didn't get any pancakes, but I do have a waffle. So we'll put this on the side instead. This is actually gonna become the strawberry sundae.
The only thing this place is missing is pancakes.
They didn't give me the strawberry either. Maybe they have strawberry stuff here. I'll find out afterwards. Replate this real quick. Stick your steak on there.
It's alright.
Oh yeah. And to that, we've got our IHOP eggs. Because they don't have eggs available when you go to Applebee's. Stick them on the plate. It's simple, but it makes sense. The combination of foods. This with a Bloody Mary? I would do this every day. We have another one to build. The burger. The breakfast burger.
Okay, there's nothing more that I can do with this. She's in the dark 1/3 of the time. I removed all the background music. I hope that by now we all appreciate just how horrible her content is without the background music. And even with it, it's boring. It's sort of like a cheat or to make you feel like you're getting something that's fun when it is not. She looks like she's getting tanked to push her way through this. Although I'm not a fan, I can hardly blame her. So what do you do with the last bit of it? I'm just going to fast forward through it. We're going to treat it like the garbage that it is, which is sort of funny. And then we're going to end with her saying one more time that she's going to bring her eggs to Applebee's, which you're not allowed to do. So just very quickly, and then she makes a fool of herself one more time. Let's go.
I'm bringing my eggs straight up to Applebee's so I can do this myself.
For the last time, you are not welcome unless you're doing a soft ad and it's all special privileges to walk into Applebee's carrying outside food and set up shop. You can't do that. Don't try it. You're just going to embarrass yourself and they'll either ask you to leave or there'll be a scene and you'll look like a fool. So this is nonsense. And this is supposed to be like a food channel. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring my eggs into Applebee's and I'm going to have my breakfast like this. You can't walk in there with food from another place. We all know that. Whew. Okay, finish up.
Brunch for the win.
She finished with alcohol in her hand, which makes sense because you probably need to get drunk to get through Julia's material these days. That was weak. What isn't weak is the final stats for what she produced. I am completing this reaction on March 13th, 2025. Julia published on February 25th, 2025. 16 days ago. It's sometime past 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And after 16 days, Julia has received 9,487 clicks while talking about a giant corporation's latest hybrid product. With a channel that has almost 3 million subscribers, it's a giant failure again. Please join my channel because reacting to Julia is a niche product now and I need all the help that I can get. Please and thanks!